Okay, this is one of the greatest things that I've ever heard about when it comes to Pokemon, because Gene Simmons comments on a parent lookalike Pokemon, Obstagoon. This is the timeline we now live in. We have Kiss commenting on Pokemon because Pokemon seems to have been inspired by Kiss when you look at Galarian Zigzagoon. We got the face details, we got the color scheme, and then we just straight up have Obstagoon. But speaking to Newsweek, he had nothing but good things to say, which is also great. Not, it would be really tragic if it was like, Game Freak's gonna be hearing from our lawyers on this one. No. Because Gene Simmons, he's a really cool guy, and this makes it even better. Pokemon has been a part of our household for decades. Always. Pokemon fan from the beginning. That sounds great. Ever since our kids first discovered them, and to see Pokemon pay homage to Kiss is flattering. That's just like the most heartwarming thing that we need to hear right now when it comes to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Where's this love for Pokemon? It feels like that died so many years ago, but this is like the everyday Pokemon. This is why Pokemon is still moving 10 million units for Pokemon Let's Go, even though the community and the toxic social online culture hates it so much, because it's still a beloved family game. But it's things like this that kind of blow me away. What I want to know is how Gene Simmons found out about Obstagoon. Was this like one of the things where the kids were like, oh hey, there was that new Pokemon trailer that was supposed to come out today. Maybe not waking up exactly at 6 a.m. or wherever Gene Simmons lives. Quick Google search, he has a mansion in Beverly Hills. Maybe, because those articles were pretty old. So yeah, I'm not saying that, the whole family is like, oh boy, new Pokemon news coming up soon. And then they woke up like super early to see it. But I want to know how this happened. Did they all like watch together? Or did the kids just come over and be like, Dad? We gotta show you something about the new Pokemon game. And then just like, okay. That's pretty cool. So I would have liked to know more about it. But this is still an amazing comment that Gene Simmons is a Pokemon fan. And that has led to this. Now, if this was just the only thing inside the video, that's kind of pretty boring. So what I also want to do is kind of summarize some of the other things that are going on in the Pokemon community. Kind of like the Pokemon community reactions to the new trailer. Because one thing that's actually been pretty good is that there's really nothing to hate on inside the new trailer. Galarian Wheezing is awesome. We have the new forms, which Gene Simmons is down with, and then we also have Millennial Pikachu, which brings me to this comment that I found, and I think that this comment is absolutely amazing. The fans still aren't getting hyped for Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's time to bring out the big guns. Millennial Pikachu. I get a little hangry if I don't have my avocado toast. My psyche is balancing on a razor's edge, and I could have a mental breakdown at any moment. Look, I have pockets! I mean, I've been seeing a lot of comments. I've been seeing a lot of people that are like, Morpeko is my spirit animal or something. It's like, Morpeko is always hungry. And then it's like, yeah, and then the whole mental distress of millennials, ha ha ha. But yeah, so I don't know if people are valuing it as Millennial Pikachu, but I love that some people are like looking at it that way, and this comic is absolutely fire. I've been seeing really mixed reactions. It's kind of a weird design. It's just kind of like a weird looking. Actually, it's playing in the background right now on that tweet. Yeah, I've been seeing some mixed reactions. It's hard to react to Morpeko when you think about it, because like it is a awkward design, but it's got a cool mechanic going on, and it's got pockets. So that's pretty dope. So yeah, like. The hate hasn't been too bad. Let's go to the YouTube comments first, because I've noticed that YouTube has been getting less toxic, and Twitter is just where, like, Twitter's just been condensed down into almost pure illness at this point. But yeah, Wheezing, don't you mean Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? Yeah, I've been seeing so many of those where it's just like, you got Doug Dimmadome, and that's his Pokemon of choice. Game Freak, you want new form or third evolution? Zigzagoon, yes. That's like one of the best comments, for sure. Pokemon fans, National Dex, Pokemon Company. What was that again? You want edgy Zigzagoon? Pokemon fans, no. Okay, maybe. Almost swinging it into, into those negative comments, but it's like, fine. That works, yes. See, that's what I mean. Like, it's again at this point where it's like, oh, wow. I feel like an idiot for just immediately knee-jerking into all the tribalistic nonsense that was going on with Pokemon Sword and Shield, because every time information comes out, the games just look better, because they're not rushed. They don't need to be delayed. Everything has been done for a reason, and they're just great games. Galarian Weezing to head 1. I do believe this occasion calls for a Smog attack. Indeed. Sips G Fuel, by the way. Use code Verlisify for 30% off your G Fuel order until August 14th. I approve of Galarian Weezing's mustache. Quite civilized. I like how there's so many top comments for the Galarian Weezing. For a second there, I thought I was the only one that loved it so much because people are like so confused by everything else that happened in that trailer. So yeah, the enemy is a toxic fan base. Nice one, Game Freak. Nice one. Yeah, I think that's another thing to bring up for sure. It's like, there's a lot that can just be really like a lot of things in Pokemon Sword and Shield seem to be a blank canvas. Is what I'm trying to get at. Because while this game started development like 3 to 4 years ago, you can just be like, well, those are bring back national Dexters. Or also, you could just kind of look at how culturally relevant all of this stuff is. We have the Millennial Pikachu, but we also have the incel army following the Twitch streamer Gamer Girl. And she's actually rather successful at her craft, which has caused her to get a large audience that is probably funding her in some way. Almost too relevant for me when it comes to these games. So yeah, this is actually, like, it's actually on point, you know. Weezing be looking mighty fine this splendid hour. Love it. Team Yellow doesn't have an X-Cloud. I'll riot. Ooh. Have we seen Whismur in the trailer? So it's like, X-Cloud confirmed? We gonna be good with this one? Obstagoon plus Lycanroc, best Pokemon punk rock band ever. So that's what I mean, like, instead of just seeing complete hate, you know, we effectively have the NPC bot army at this point, you know, Poketips fans and stuff like that. But the ratios aren't really changing too much. I guess it's getting better. The last one was like 70%, and this one's at 80%. So still getting better, but still just kind of showing the major problems that are going on in society and online internet culture right now, that people just cannot think for themselves, and they think that, oh, if I downvote, people will like me. If I cry about it on Twitter, you know, this is just problems that have been developing for a long time, and you know, it's not really too much different. So yeah, 71% on that, mostly because Gigantamaxing, the idiocy was, oh no, it's just like Mega Evolutions and Z-Moves, which they got rid of because Game Freak's bad. But now it's like, we got some cool stuff. The 88% though, that's still too much. Actually, how does that compare to other ones? This one, Sorpai, most popular. So, how did Pokemon Sun and Moon do by this point? You know, we had the starter reveal, 96, 94%, 97%, 95. So yeah, all above the 90s. Get ready for Dynamax Pokemon Sword and Shield. Looks like they didn't retroactively dislike bomb that one. So yeah, overall a lot more on that, and then a lot more views as well. So the state of Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's recovering because people are realizing that it was all nonsense. But let's back that up and see what is going on with Twitter. So we have this long thread kind of covering the information that was inside the trailer, also giving us that new information. There are new kinds of jobs available. You can find that certain types are suited for specific jobs. Not inside the English trailer, but inside the Japanese trailer. Also, I will, you know, kind of have like my problem with the Pokemon Company. Why not just make it as good as the Japanese trailer? The Japanese trailer is like always better than the English trailer when it comes to any Pokemon news. So maybe that could also like quell some hate when you see like the beauty of the games that's more represented inside the Japanese trailer, whereas like the English trailer is more just kind of rushed. These games are incredible. I don't care what anyone else is saying. Woo! Picking and choosing select screenshots that actually look good while ignoring everything else does not mean the game is going to look good. Oh my god. These people are actually that stupid. One tree ignores all of the amazingness in these games. Like, how's this picking and choosing when that's a majority? We have like a majority of the trailer being represented right here. But that's picking and choosing. However, the one tree in the wild area from demo beta gameplay, that's the real problem. That's majority of the issue with Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's not nitpicking. That's not picking and choosing. As I said, my other why, it's not screenshots. It's everything about the game, including the characters. They haven't seen the characters, have they? Chairman Rose is very expressive. The characters are the best looking characters we've ever had in a Pokemon game, and they're all new assets as well. So going into the high graphic fidelity. And then we also have the expression in like Bait and stuff, who's just always like looking at his watch. You know, there's a lot of detail that's being ignored. Graphics. I mean, this shows that there's no problem with the graphics. Pokemon. Creative decisions, reused animations, developers lying to us. This is what I mean about the mental illness of what's going on in social media. This person has committed to it. He's put all of his worth into it. Therefore, he can't think any other way. tragic. Animations being reused from 2 previous gens. Well, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has animations from Brawl inside of it, which is over a decade and several consoles removed. But I guess that's acceptable about that. Game Freak blatantly lied about animations textures. Nope, can't be proven because Pokemon Let's Go is a 3DS engine, but Pokemon Sword and Shield isn't. Character design is horrendous. Personal opinion, that's in like the 1% or less, the 0.001%, because no one values that at all. Features are being removed and replaced, like every other Pokemon game, and it's for the better. I'd prefer to not have 1,200 Pokemon in a single game, as well as Z moves and everything else just being stuck for no reason. Don't generalize. Lots of us agree with him. Wait. Where did that come from? Bring back National Dex. Yeah, except it's not as many as you guys think. So this is what I mean. This is where the tour comes through. Game Freak, a small studio, cut them some slack. What is... I'm actually okay with... Okay, this is just that clown meme. Super stupid. Pokemon disappointing. So this is all that the people live for. You can really tell where like the Pokemon fans are and where the no-lifers are that just have to... like, they can only live in a toxic culture. Yeah. We get new forms, non-Kanto mons. How's that disappointment? That's great. Exactly. Game Freak, once again, listening to the fans. As they have dozens of times now in the last couple of games. Badger, not skunk. Skunk coloring, all that stuff. It looks skunk material. I'm more on the lines of hyena for Obstagoon because, like, whenever you see that Lion King representation, tongue out, always like snickering and stuff, that's more how I see it. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. There we go. There's that meme coming in. Honestly, was awesome as hell. Love Zigzagoon, but still gotta put it. Please patch them all in. Bring back National Dex. Dude, what has happened to people? I don't even know anymore. So, yeah, that song is a banger. Badger had to make the joke. Alright, so there we go. If I see a goddamn bring back National Dex tweet on this masterpiece, Tube coming in hot on this one. Getting that one reply down there. Actually, why does it say 70 but one reply? Alright, what are people saying? Salty 9-year-olds. The only thing I don't like about Pokemon Sword and Shield is Team Yell, which is probably not the main evil team. Technically, this is about bring back National Dex. You're a hypocrite. You have no real argument, so you just have to really broadcast that to everyone. So yeah, we got some craziness still going on when it comes to this, but overall, many good. I'm glad I was banned off Twitter because Twitter is just completely ill at this point. The YouTube comment section looking a lot healthier. Kiss coming together. The rest of the game's looking amazing. The memes, people are still appreciating the game enough to meme, which is a very big point when it comes to modern society. What are the new comments like? Straight ruined Pokemon. Alright, fine, Pokemon trailer's very good. I'll give you like, but I do so begrudgingly. See, we need more of this. I accept this. You know, just don't make it about bring back National Dex. Be like, ugh. I hate that you're making me like this game that I just got kind of like social media'd into hating. Team Whisper. First half trailer seems to be playing Bede's battle theme. Anyone else notice a few notes? So now we're also getting into the theories. Bad guys suck. Aren't they supposed to be just like, you know, comic relief in a way? Very over dramatized. I just realized background music is from the finals in black and white too. Is it? I don't know. I don't care about Generation 5 that much. No doubt Marnie will have a ton of fans in real life too. Obstagoon looks sick AF. So yeah, like, this is what I mean. Here's your representation of the Pokemon community. Why would they bring back the National Dex when you can't even get 2 comments following each other to actually, like the first 2 comments that you see right here following each other to be in agreement? I agree with the Dex cut. Millions of other people agree with the Dex cut. That doesn't mean anything about the game's quality because it's done for a reason outside of quality because it's done for game health more than anything. So yeah. Very good trailer, straight run Pokemon. We'll see where it goes. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.